to this venue in the Minhan district of Shanghai.
Jeeno's got 132 yards, lies better, but the ball is below her feet, so this is one of gradually moving from left to right, which suits the shape of the whole location. 9 iron, play it middle of the green.
Yeah, and you could just see there the difference in the lie, just getting a much better strike on it. Jeeno Thitikul there, and just using the backstop, coming back a little bit. Thitikul now lining up her par putt. You can see she's got a little bit of that distressed green birdie putt, sorry, to putt over, which is always difficult to judge the pace.
Yeah, with that extreme heat, this is probably one of the worst affected areas, so she's got to go through a little bit to start with. Can she make a statement early?
It's left to right. First half is through footprints and mud, and then it's going to go up the hill at the end.
Amazing to see the crowds out in their droves to watch some of our great stars of the game. Now, the first putt was always short, but this is a little longer than I remember.
Yeah, and it's always going to be quite tricky if you're last to putt. The crowd are kind of moving off to get to the next tee, get a view of the tee shots. Just got to keep your concentration.
And you can't afford to go backwards too many times today, can you?
You cannot, when there's all these birdies on show.
Nothing but net for Jeeno Thitikul. Superb. It'll steady it.
Yeah, and this par 4-5 today, playing 579 yards, so a 3-shotter for all the field. Just laying up to the left of those bunkers. And that's perfect, opening up the green.
Final day, 2 heavyweights in the rearview mirror. Well, so far, you'd have to say, Sophie, so good.
Yeah, it's been a very good start, playing to her strengths. Jeeno a couple of yards closer, 48-degree wedge. There is a backstop. You can use it.
Didn't need it.
Just a foot short of the hole.
Got to put some pressure on, haven't they?
Absolutely.
As things stand, that 4-shot lead may become 3 again in a moment, though.
Yeah, short birdie putt here for Thitikul, just back up the hill, right centre. Well done.
And another week in contention. When isn't she, Jeeno Thitikul? So many near misses over the last few months.
High draw. Those furthest bunkers on the right-hand side are her line, and then just wants to move it from right to left with driver. Leave herself inside 100 yards to the flag.
And she did exactly what you said, Sophie. Bullet.
That's what Jeeno's looking to do. 103 yards, gap wedge. We have a flag that's on 10. Anything right will hit into the upslope.
Yeah, this is go zone. And she is right in there with it. Tremendous shot.
And just hitting them closer today. Yesterday I felt she was hitting them to kind of 10, 20 feet, but today she's definitely got those shorter irons dialed in better.
Throwing darts.
A couple of days in a position of the leaderboard she's not been used to that often.
The world #1 now. 4 feet for another birdie, and that's been generous, maybe even 3. Easy, easy as that. Top notch from Thitikul. Here she comes.
Watching this right now, you would be surprised if the winner, and bear in mind one of those tied thirds in trouble at 6, you'd be surprised if the winner didn't come from this final group.
Well, it better do, because it's boiling out here and I'm walking round. I don't want it to be for nothing, Richard.
Not all about you, Sophie.
Okay. There we are. Blind-ish tee shot. So to get it to the rise is to 250. Just waiting for some fans to walk across here. They're thinking she'll never hit it that far. I can walk across the path. Maybe Jeeno can. There's a little bit of left to right wind here.
There's incredible consistency. Not just this week, not just this season, but
Jeeno has 149 yards. This is going to be a full 8-iron. And it's a good number for her.
well, her proximity to the hole so far has been excellent.
Good shot there, pin high. Just 20 feet to the right.
And Potts on the bag. He's been on the bag now.
Fantastic round yesterday.
Well, she might be the best player in the world. She's the best putter in the world as well. It's an area of the game which has really come on since the injury, that thumb injury that kept her out. It's really all that she could have done in those few months. And is eyeing up another birdie putt here. And he's looking down the right-hand side. And keep the speed up here.
Accessible pin, just about distance control. If you're too far above this hole, makes it a little bit trickier to hold the putt.
You're right, we've got a front pin. It's virtually the same as yesterday. Plays 3 yards shorter. It's 151 yards. 8-iron here for Jeeno.
Seen a couple now just land short and trundle on. That's looking good now. Uphill putt.
Well, this is where they were all trying to get to, which meant that you did need to land it short and hope that you got a bounce onto the front of the green, which leaves yourself an uphill outside the hole, left to right birdie attempt here for Jeeno Thitikul.
That would have looked good for a very, very long time for the world #1.
Well, ever since the beginning of a breakthrough win, the final trio are back on the tee.
Well, there's bunkers on the left-hand side which can carry, but on the first day, Jeeno tweaked her tee shot and it went into the water. Luckily, she could play it and she escaped with a birdie. You don't want to do that today. It's a short par 4, especially with that whole location. It's been at the front all week long here on 8.
Nothing can go wrong with Minjee's swing. Very few moving parts.
Which is probably why she's not finished outside the top 30 in any event this year.
84 yards left for Jeeno. She's going to have to manufacture one. She's opted not for the lob wedge, but for the gap wedge. Shoulder to shoulder swing.
Delicious. Superb from Jeeno Thitikul, and the gap is going to be closed here. It's a question of whether Katsu will be leading on her own, stepping on to the 9th tee. Well, you wouldn't consider anything really on these greens a formality, but expectations are fairly high here.
Yes, I would say with the greens, yeah, you've got to take your time, just keep your concentration on these putts, but yeah, I think we can half give this one to her.
Another Jeeno Thitikul birdie. And the lead is as narrow as it's been all day. It's one. But Katsu will still be feeling positive, you feel, given what she did and what could have been.
Absolutely.
The tougher tee shots on the course. It's a good fun hole, this one.
Sure is. Par 5, 521 yards. Bunker down the left.
Okay, nice. And she's missed the bunker, Sophie, but caught the rough, which maybe, depending on lie, might just take out the...
One back.
Maybe a little early, but nearly becoming a little bit match playish.
Very much
I've got
so.
mine in. Over to you now.
Very much so. Jeeno is on the other side of the hole, so it'll be a straighter putt for her. Has the chance to bang this back up the hill, so probably quite far away from her today, the form she's been in.
Yeah, absolutely. For her 4th birdie in the front 9 and to be out in 32 and keep within 1. Well done.
Strap yourself in. It's going to be some show on the back 9. Katsu with a one-shot lead.
Well, these players did well to get through all that crowd. It was carnage. Amazing scenes beyond this 10th tee box. And I love it when George Harper Jr. says, strap yourself in. You get that impression that we're going to be on some form of roller coaster on this back 9. Par 4, 10th hole, 255 at the bunkers on the right-hand side. So favouring left half here, Thitikul.
Yeah, Thitikul just going with the 3-wood there. Slightly conservative play just to make sure she doesn't go in those bunkers. And as Sophie said, at 255.
Try and ramp up the pressure. Wonderful. Almost flew it in there, didn't she, Minjee Lee?
It's got a lot of club in her hand here, Jeeno. So this one will be a 3/4 follow through.
Well, it looks like ordinary, doesn't it, in comparison?
Feet is uphill and into some grain. This is such a good pin, and this would be such a good birdie putt.
Well, it was a decent try. She knows players she's looking up at.
She should. 4 under, 2-shot lead.
Because you're never sure, are you, Katrina? You've been in this position before. And for her trying to win for the first time, you're never sure, you know, with the lead, which is again for the first time, for how you're going to react.
No, you don't. You never quite know how you're going to react to it out there, what pressures you're going to feel. And I think playing with the world #1 as well, just an added pressure. But she's come out, she's hung in, she's what, 4 under now through 10 holes. She's putting the pressure on them.
Jeeno tidies up there. Because she would have been the underdog even though she was leading by 2.
Jeeno's more on the line of Manami's, so there's got to be some left to right early on in her mind, and then she saw Katsu's dive off to the left at the end. How she sets the shoulders nice and square here, keeps the putter face low.
Okay, that's pretty good. Should be able to mop that up.
She's just not giving these chasing too much of a chink, is she?
And it's good to see. It's so good to see that she is standing up and she's somewhat putting pressure on the world #1. She's gone for a dance saying, come with me. Keep up if you can.
Absolutely, and Thitikul just going first. I think Minjee would have been standing in her line.
She hits her small putts so soft.
Yeah, which on these greens, which are a little bit bumpy, you just never quite know.
They very rarely smash the back of the cup, which sometimes...
Very good start.
There's no wind whatsoever. I'm looking at the flags that ring the putting green, and they're gently floating from right to left, which will bring the bunker at 261 yards into play, as well as the long one down the left-hand side. Long, narrow fairway, this.
Another one right down the middle.
Well, it's another week and another week where Jeeno Thitikul is in contention on the LPGA Tour. You can only probably count on one hand over the last 2 years where she, in that period since the start of 2022, the Nelly Corder, I mean, she is emerging as one of the highest class players we've ever seen on the LPGA Tour, but right here.
159 yards left for Thitikul, 7-iron, funnel pin here on the 12th, plays slightly up the hill.
And for the shortest par 4, it's playing the second most difficult hole today.
There's some movement on this one for Jeeno. A couple of cups from left to right.
For so long, looks so good. Wonderful effort.
How good was the energy from the gallery there? Every roll they built up, didn't they?
Trying to urge it in. Remains 19 under. Remains in second place.
And you can really just grip it and rip it up the left half, can't you?
You can, yeah. You've got a bunker at 253 yards, but you really want to be like smashing it, and when you smash it you try and shut the face, which will get some turn from right to left. If you do hit it in the rough though, you won't get up in 2. It's the real thick patch down this left hand side, but with no wind it is a gentle away par 5 tee shot.
Good one there from Thitikul. We'll see if she's got the firepower to get there in 2.
On the limit for the carry of the front edge, it's 237 yards, and she's got 3 wood in her hand. looking to thread it between bunker in the middle of the green and right side of it.
It's leaking a bit further right than she would have liked. Oh, wow, that is deep diving into that dense grass.
And that's going to leave a very awkward shot off the down.
This is going to be a pivotal moment for the week. I mentioned earlier that even a par here feels like she'll be going a long way backwards. So, and with clearly with what's ahead, this is a really bad leave.
Banpot's got the rangefinder out. I mean, half of this shot is over a bunker and she's landing it on the downslope, trying to identify the golf ball. I think she was hoping it was plugged, but it's sat down in the thick stuff here, opening up the blade. It's a splash shot.
Nearly slam dunk. I think that was the only way she was going to stop it there. That was a bit of a hit and hope. She just had to hit it hard enough to get it over that bunker.
Sophie, that was uncharacteristic with that 3-wood, wasn't it?
Picked off. So she kind of wailed it out to the right, which is now she's got this lengthy birdie putt here on what will be one of the easiest holes on the golf course, knowing that Katsu is just a couple of feet away. It's uphill. Going to gradually take itself from right to left on her. This to stay in it, really.
Yeah, it does feel that way. You can see Katsu's mighty green marker by the hole there. Well, she's given it a good roll, but she'll have to settle for par. And she'll leave the door ajar for our leader to go even further ahead.
If you're making birdies, you're putting pressure on the rest, and that's maybe why the Jeeno second shot went way right. She was trying to force it, trying to hit a high draw, get it onto the green, and it didn't work. Here, it's more about position. 245 yards keeps you short of all of the bunkers. Hotel?
That's fine.
6 yards left for Jeeno. Ball slightly above her feet. That flag is only 5 from the left.
Lovely response, though, from Thitikul.
Well, that's what she's got to do. She's got to get inside and just say, "Come on, you've got to keep doing it, because I'm not going to let you have it that easy."
Absolutely. She's got to fire at every pin now coming in these last few holes.
And have a little chew on an apple by the looks of things as well.
License to thrill from here, for sure.
Yeah, you can see it's all been par so far on this back nine for Jeeno Thitikul, whereas
Huge dance floors, huge surfaces to aim at, but it's all about hitting the right spot.
Well, we keep going on, but Minami hasn't won on the LPGA Tour, so Jeeno has to keep hold of that mind kind of thought and keep putting the foot down, making birdies. She's got a chance to get one back here. Firm. Hit it into the heart of the hole.
chipping away, just got to keep chipping away. 4-shot lead down to 3. Minami Katsu still the huge favourite, but Jeeno's just got to do her thing.
She's just got to keep. Yeah, she'll have learned something from that. She'll know how she feels, how the adrenaline's like running through her veins as she comes down these last few holes.
I'm looking down at that 15th tee box, but across from that is the 17th hole. How important could that be? And Jeeno needs to stay in the discussion. By the time she steps on to 17 tee box, she needs to get within two minimum. This one just blitz it over the bunkers on the left-hand side.
Another fairway. She looks in control with the...
Well, here's the player she finished second to at the AIG Women's Open. Pretty good. Not as good as Say Young Kim's by the looks of it. That's her ball there close to the flag.
9 iron from 132 yards. But a downslope also makes it easier to nudge this one from left to right.
And that is awkwardly close to that lip of the green, which would have helped it, but now all of a sudden...
Devilishly fast, this one. She's got the lob wedge out for some spin.
And she's done it. Jeeno Thitikul has chipped in for birdie. And she's added some serious spice here in Shanghai.
That's what world number ones do, Katrina.
That's what they do, isn't it? A kind of indifferent second shot, but makes up for it with this beautiful pitch. Always looked good from the moment it landed on the green.
It sure did. Never looked like missing. Just when we thought she'd put herself in a bit of trouble. Look at that demeanour. Nah, that's nothing. I do this for fun, she says.
I wonder whose heart rate is higher. Jeeno's or Minami's when that one went in?
Half an hour ago here, but then this young lady here, Jeeno Thitikul, is used to doing special things, and she is on the LPGA Tour in recent months. The number of unique winners, potentially heading for the 27th unique winner in 26 tournaments. Jeeno Thitikul with all these runner-up finishes, sitting in second place right now. Looking like she might be having a little nap there, the world number one.
Yeah, you really wonder what...
Got a shot. She must be feeling pretty pumped up. She's got 8 iron here from 162, so looking to go at the pin, catch the down slope.
Applying the pressure, producing the goods, and things are tightening up here in Shanghai.
What a fantastic shot, and no change of expression there from Thitikul.
There is a determined focus on her face, and her game's just gone up another notch or two. We saw it at the start of this round, and now we're seeing it again.
It has indeed. Those
birdies in the last 3, so she's alongside Yamashita for now at 17 under, although the Japanese player has a good birdie chance to come at 17. Looked like it was a pretty straight putt.
really not much in this at all. If anything, maybe just left centre.
She's got the momentum. Needs to keep it. Birdie at 14, birdie at 15, and now for another at 16. Timing the run to perfection, the world number one closes the gap 2-1.
Here it is, the 17th.
Well, clouds are forming in the air and the wind has freshened back into our faces. It's going to make this slightly longer hole. Thitikul will take it down the right-hand side here. 493-yard par 5.
She's got to find the fairway.
Oh, wow. Not only has she missed the fairway, she's gone down the left, which is the direct route. We really need to find out if that's just clung onto the rough, however, because that is a huge difference in terms of laying up versus going at it.
I can see it, George.
Where is it?
It's in the semi. It's in the semi.
Oh, perfect.
I think she could have inside 200 yards to that.
Amazing up and down. Look at this, waiting in the wings.
There is a backstop there.
So Minjee hit 3 wood. Looks like Jeeno's got the hybrid out, 210 yards. She can step on this one. That flag 12 on, 7 from the left, but this is a great look at it.
Looking to draw one in there. Sit down. It's jaw-dropping golf from Jeeno. An eagle chance all of a sudden.
What a fantastic shot, showing her class, showing us why she's world #1.
Jeeno Thitikul could walk to 18 with the lead.
Well, we would never have thought that an hour ago.
Golf is a
I mean, under normal circumstances, you wouldn't say it's a complicated chip ahead for Minami Katsu, would you?
No, you wouldn't, but it is her 4th shot rather than her 3rd shot with driving in the bunker. No, I mean, if you were going to miss this green, I think you wanted to miss it exactly where she is, just short, nice little chip up the green, up the hill.
Well, I'm sure.
We saw Jeeno chip in on 15.
Look at that, 44 holes without dropping a shot for Jeeno Thitikul ever since she missed that short putt on 18 on Friday. Shot around a 66 yesterday. She's 7 under par today.
Good idea of the pace and the line. And she had a very similar eagle try from here on the 2nd round, I believe.
Yes, 2nd round, you're right.
Oh, I think Jeeno still has an eagle putt. She can still tie for the lead, and there's just been so much to and fro in between these two, and Jeeno's been throwing punches at her, and finally Katsu got one in there. But if this is buried, then it's going to get very interesting. Even 2 putts is good. You don't want to race this one by. Don't let the adrenaline get to you. At least make birdie. Down the step here for Thitikul, for eagle.
Are you not entertained? Even Minami Katsu's applauding. We are tied, heading to 18. What a run from Jeeno Thitikul.
And even a little smile there from Thitikul. God, this is unbelievable golf we are being witnessing here.
I was about to say we don't really want it to end, and every chance it might not after 72 holes.
God, that was phenomenal. The chip in from Katsu and then the reply from Thitikul and the eagle putt.
And you know, it's crossing my mind, the chip in, what happened at Evian with Grace Kim, and Jeeno maybe thinking, well, here we go again, but no. All she was thinking about was making eagle.
Absolutely. I mean, that's her 9 under par. Magic 9 under par, and you haven't caught the leader yet. Or you've caught her, but not overtaken her.
Well, she's been caught for the very first time today. At one point, she had a 4-shot lead on this back 9. Never looked like missing. Right in the middle.
Did it right in the middle, as you say. And what sportsmanship from Katsu. We saw her at the side clapping.
Yeah, I love that. She desperately wants... Oh, well, well. What incredible action. Thrilling. Well played. Both. What a 17th hole. And now we got the thrill of the closing par 4 18th with Jeeno Thitikul and Minami Katsu tied at 24 under par.
And Jeeno Thitikul's tended to hit 3-wood off this tee, so we'll see what she does today.
As I mentioned, the wind has strengthened. It's from right to left. It's helping, which is why Jeeno, who I'm sure is pretty fired up anyway, is going to hit a 3-wood, because a driver gets into the slim neck of this fairway and brings in water and thick stuff down the left. So this is a 3-wood for Thitikul, par 4, 18th hole.
Five under par for her last 4 holes.
And there you go, on the fairway. Follow that, Minami Katsu.
You can hear the voice of Bangkok there talking to Jeeno. Jeeno Thitikul, the #1 on his green bib for being the world #1.
It's that familiar back right flag here. Bangkok saying everything's kicking in from right to left. She's got 146 yards. Hopped in for an 8-iron, so this is that gripped 3/4 one that we've seen all day long. Wind from right to left.
She liked that. That was right over the flagstick, just a fraction long.
Beanie, I felt that was a lot of club, you know. She was feeling pretty pumped up on 16 and she took one less. I thought she was going to get 9.
18th.
The start of the Asian swing on the LPGA Tour. What a beginning it has been. We've seen the course record beaten by Minami Katsu on Friday with a 61. She had a 5-shot lead at one stage yesterday. She had a 4-shot advantage at one point today. But the world #1 just chipped away at that advantage. Birdie at 14, birdie at 15, birdie at 16, and then that eagle at 17.
Well, she holed a huge putt on the 17th hole. This one on 18. It's outside left, a couple of inches outside the hole. It's got a back to all of the fans. This for birdie for Thitikul.
Not this time. And it's just wandered on a little bit. Shanghai.
You are absolutely right, though, Richard. This is just about the length. We saw her miss.
I'm nervous.
Charlie Hull win.
Yeah, I'm nervous for her. Hopefully she's not. It's been an extraordinary afternoon. There is the Goddess Trophy. The champion will be claiming. So Jeeno to force the playoff. Not a problem at all. And the round of the day from the world #1, a 63. And it's not over yet at this Buick LPGA Shanghai.
That was a fantastic putt there under those circumstances, knowing what's happened the last couple of months. But what a round, 9 under par, 63.
No drop shots over her last 36 holes, 66, 63 over the weekend. We have been treated around Chichong Garden. We had the world #4 and the world #1 in the final group, trying to chase down the overnight leader, Minami Katsu.
I think they're just the mutual respect from them both for how well they've both played today.
Yeah.
18, and then 10-18 repeated if we keep going, right? Minami, you had the honor this morning. You teed off first, so you're going to go ahead, and then Jeeno will follow.
Okay.
Right?
Thank you. Thank you.
Katsu's not.
At the TV tower in the distance is the line. Driver.
Nice shot.
And she likes that one. Quickly down, picking up the tee. And that's perfect. And that's a long way down. A nice little draw off that bunker.
Usually has such a gorgeous balance to her swing, and the follow through does Thitikul. She'll need some composure now. Katsu in the fairway. This is a 3-wood, looking to do the same here for Thitikul.
And perfect. Just a little shorter with hitting the 3-wood. She'll be first to play.
That's come to Minami Katsu with her Friday 61.
Jeeno is 9 yards shorter than she was 10 minutes ago. It's 155 yards. It's a 7-iron this time, looking for that similar shot, a 3/4 one. Keep it down the right side of this pin.
Going to come in, round off the slope a little bit. Very nicely played from Jeeno Thitikul.
Asking for it to go for the last 2 events of the year.
What a thrill that would be for him. Obviously a very good player in his own right. He's beating his age.
You know, we're looking at 2 players at the peak of their powers, because Jeeno Thitikul
would like to be at. She's on the correct level on this right-hand side and has left herself an uphill right to left birdie putt for the win. Keep it outside the hole here.
to take the title at this Buick LPGA Shanghai for Jeeno Thitikul.
just kind of edged back up the hill, it looked.
And again, it's gone that awkward little distance past. It's back in her hands for Minami Katsu. Well, if you're going to get your first win, why not do it taking on the world #1? Katrina Matthews with me in the commentary box knows all about that.
Yeah, absolutely. This is tense stuff.
Got to hold this to take us to a second playoff hole.
By the same length she had to hole to get into the playoff.
Okay.
Off we go again.
Hole halved in fours. Back down 18 we go again. And a reminder, if it isn't finished at the second extra hole.
But first, we need some decent tee shots. Downwind off the right. Drivers to play for Katsu again.
And perfect again.
I thought Jeeno's putt was in. I could not believe it didn't break from right to left. I stood right behind her. If you can get this ball in play, you can get so close to that pin. No one's done it yet, but you'd have thought third time lucky for one of these players.
Nice shot.
She's watching that one a little closely. Oh.
Well, the penalty area is down there, along with the water. We're going to have to wait confirmation. Shake
There's a
of the
bunker
head.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw Jenny B have all sorts of trouble in the third round.
Yeah, you can see it from there, that bunker down the left-hand side. See, the ball kind of disappeared over the slope.
Yeah, I mean, it's not up. Sorry, I'm going to have to go and tell Jeeno where this one went in.
Go on, you go off. Heart sinks, isn't it, the moment you find out.
Yeah, there's always that glimmer of hope as you're walking down, and it's maybe caught the bunker.
And that feeling of, oh no, here we go again. And now your heart goes out to her, doesn't it? Especially given what we've been saying, the theme of the last couple of months for her.
Absolutely, and that's when you're world #1. All the eyes are on you. People are expecting you to produce when you have to.
So she is there.
Still got a chance,
For
though.
two.
This is her
Yeah.
third. Could
Yeah.
hit this one in close, hold the putt, force Katsu to make birdie.
Listen, after what we've seen today, Katrina, I wouldn't rule out anything.
She will be first to play, won't she? So there is a chance here to hit this 7-iron close.
Ball's well above her feet, though, Sophie, isn't it?
It is. Got that tree on the mines. She'll be able to carry it, but she'll probably want to move it from right to left. 156 yards on that side. Gripping down the shaft here, trying to swing it around herself more. 7-iron, but this is Jeeno's third.
She's got the advantage. The slopes and the green will help it coming from right to left. If she can catch, though.
Oh, how about this? Sensational from Jeeno Thitikul. The shots just keep getting better.
You said it, Richard, and she's delivered. My goodness. Katsu looking to the sky. What do I have to do?
Well, that takes skill, guts, determination. Oh.
Yeah, maybe felt she just had to be a little more aggressive. Doesn't like it.
Well, it's not that bad. Again. Well, you don't get much closer than that. Hanging by the hole.
That was a fantastic effort. A bit late, thought she had that one. I think she thought she had holed that one. And Thitikul now has another 3-footer.
Well, this would be one of the best pars.
Under the circumstances.
Yeah, certainly of the week. Got to stay focused, though, and make sure. What a par that is from Jeeno Thitikul. Found the water, not a problem. Heading for a third playoff hole.
And off to the 10th tee now.
Well, it has been a really entertaining day. It really has been a wonderful watch. And it is kind of one of those days that you don't mind the action continuing. What twists and turns left on this Sunday in Shanghai.
And they're making their way over to the 10th tee, which was the third toughest hole today. One of the only 4 holes that played over par.
Yeah, a hole that Jeeno has parred every day, whereas Minami birdied it today. Remember, she knocked it into about 5 feet.
That's right, she hit a fantastic second shot. Took it on with going with the driver off the tee.
And it's a shame in a way.
Looking down the left-hand side of this fairway.
Well, she looks happy enough with it again.
Perfect position. Thitikul has pulled. She pulled one here in one shot, one round, didn't she? Just into the kind of penalty area on the left-hand side and made a most miraculous birdie.
It's this pin position, isn't it? It's a horrid one. Same play for Jeeno down the left-hand side, like the wind hit it.
Well, she's run out of fairway down that right side, so again, if there's an advantage, it's with the Jap. Well, she played it to perfection earlier on this afternoon.
And then
Off from the rough with a 9-iron. It's got a better angle in, but will play slightly away from this flag, you would think, because of the false front which sits before her.
just maybe flown out the rough a little bit. It's going to leave a very awkward putt down across the slope.
Opting for the putter, it looks like here. So Thitikul's got that one in her hand. It's kind of down some stairs almost here. Drops off right to left at the beginning, that first half, and then it dips down towards the hole. There's a lot of movement on it from right to left because this green sits from back to front. At least a yard from right to left.
One fan, can she get it to the hole though? Everyone leaves it short. Keep going. That's a very good effort.
Yeah, that was really well done. And again, it's that sort of 3 feet or so distant.
I think that's why so many people come up short on 10. You can see that one bouncing its way
Back to the 18th hole. They will alternate between these holes. Solid once more.
very good two-putt. Safely done there from... Another good one. Quickly picks up the tee. You're down the middle. Just about in the same spot she's...
Well, I suppose the good news is for Jeeno that the last time she hit 3-wood was on the 10th hole and she hit a decent shot. So at least she hasn't got that thought in her mind with this club. Remember, wet off the tee. The last time she played this 18th hole down the left-hand side. So needs to put that out of her head.
Yeah, looks a little more satisfied this time around. Yeah, that'll do very nicely.
Very nice. And they're eeksy-peeksy again.
That's what she was looking having to fight for that first victory on the LPGA Tour. Jeeno next.
139 yards for Jeeno. It's a 9-iron.
Doesn't like it.
Well, that's a big break.
And that's down into that spot we've seen Katsu have 2 putts from.
I'm sure Jeeno's watched them too. Well, maybe after what's happened the last few months, she's due a little.
Where you are at the back of this green, there's a sprinkler head, and the closer you get to that sprinkler head, the more it breaks from left to right, and the further away you get, which is towards Jeeno's, is the more it breaks to right to left, which is why I can't believe we haven't seen somebody like stiff a shot on this 18th hole, because everything funnels into it. I really wanted Jeeno to hit wedge there. She just keeps playing this kind of 3/4 shot, but luckily for her, it caught that bank and it came down. So this has got that left to rightness to it.
Still looking for our first birdie in this playoff.
Perhaps had the line that time, but not the speed.
So just another par for Jeeno Thitikul. And once again, things are out of her hands. And the opportunity here is
It's just fooled them all. It just moves to the right.
All the birdies we've seen from them. So this to take us to a 5th playoff hole. So we're off to...
That's the number. Left to right wind, 255 to the bunkers. Katsu's played this hole better today in terms of hitting it to that tight left pin. Jeeno wants to find the fairway here. Every shot that she's had into this 10th hole has had to play safe down the right-hand side with her approach. Trust that wind from left to right. 3-wood.
Better this time from Jeeno Thitikul, not having to come out of the rough. That'll make things a lot easier and straightforward for her.
Yeah, much easier. Can attack that flagstick a little bit more coming from the fairway.
The drama continues in Shanghai. Go hard, says Johnny. And it's come up short. Couldn't get hold of it.
I've been saying hit a full one. She's doing it now. She's got the full pitching wedge from 122 yards. Playing 125, wind from left to right. The green is clear.
Top class from Jeeno Thitikul. And here's the deadlock about to be broken in Shanghai.
Is that the moment of brilliance we've been waiting for?
Chip in required, you feel, for Minami Katsu. You kind of feel about time, really, in terms of what Jeeno's capable of doing.
We were just waiting, weren't we, really, for one of them to pop one of those short irons in close, as they've been doing all day during regulation play.
Well, Minami Katsu's chipped in a...
Do it right now. Chip and run. Cover the front and let it release to the hole.
Well, it was a good effort. Won the Mizuho Americas Open back in May. And since then, it's looked like she's going to win again at Evian, at the FM Championship, where she made the error at 17 to allow Miranda Wong in. And at the Queen City Kroger Championship, TPC River Bend, where she 4-putted the final green. All of that can be wiped away with one putt here on the 10th green at this Buick LPGA Shanghai. She's done it. After all the recent heartache, this time Jeeno Thitikul wins again, and the streak is over. The first two-time winner on the LPGA Tour this season. You feel for Minami Katsu, but congratulations, Jeeno Thitikul.
You do indeed. Congratulations. Her fellow Thai players showering her in champagne.
The world #1 with a 6th LPGA Tour win.
And I think that one will mean a lot to her after what we've described has happened this summer on tour. The couple of near misses.
Her first win as world #1 as well.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll be your companion to walk you through everything before and then. First of all, congratulations. Really, it's an amazing job. And also,
she's been winning tournaments since 14 years of age. She probably knows the routine pretty well by now.
Never gets old though, does it? This is what all these hours of practice are for. See the relief really there, really, isn't it? You have to feel for Minami Katsu a little bit.
77 holes it took to separate Minami Katsu and Jeeno Thitikul, and that putt was the first time that Minami Katsu wasn't in the lead all weekend.
Yeah, and she did nothing wrong, really. Seven under par in the last day.
Amazing was that. Have you ever been involved in such a dramatic finish?
I mean, I had so many drama in my golf career for sure. I mean, like, to be honest, I play against Minami where she's played a really great job out there. I mean, like, she crushed it out there on Tuesday till Sunday, but I don't know what's happening on me. I mean, like, I'm trying to make the best I can, trying to catch her, but yeah, that's what it is now.
How does it feel after what happened a few weeks ago to come here and get the job done in such amazing fashion as well? That must be a relief off the shoulders.
Yeah, I was just gonna say thanks God that's made me working hard to even like, you know, come to hear what's happened on the last event. Definitely still in my mind, but like to be able to prove myself again this tournament, which is such like a dream come true, and you know, like I said, I'm not carrying anything on my shoulder though.
5 under through 4 holes to get in the playoff. You must be amazed with your fight back there.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like seeing her chipping in on 17 just give me some wow goops. I mean, I'm trying to make the putts, but definitely I'm not gonna, you know, predict how it will in the hole, but like I'll let it in the hole and then, you know, just like, wow, let's go.
Awesome. All right, well, it's time to first and foremost get the hands on the trophy. Mr. Liu Xiu, could you please pass over the trophy to our 2025 Buick LPGA Shanghai champion, world #1, Jeeno Thitikul.
A 6th LPGA Tour title, a 2nd of the season for Jeeno Thitikul. Maintaining her advantage at the top of the race to the CME Globe rankings as well. There's no doubt she's done some soul searching, hasn't she, over the last few weeks. Her first event since.
About that, how that she's proved now to herself. I mean, she had to hold some good little three and a half footers to keep that playoff going, and she's managed to do that. And I think you could just see the relief.
Yeah, great scenes on the 10th green. But she's been hot from that scorching weather all day long. I thought she got a few chills there from the champagne and water from some of her fellow Thai players. She's a star.
She is. No doubt about it.